Antarctica is a desert. Even though Antarctica is covered in ice, it is actually the driest continent on Earth. It may seem surprising because we think of deserts as hot, sandy places, but Antarctica is a cold desert. Here's why. 1. What is a desert? A desert is a place that gets very little rain or moisture. Deserts can be hot, like the Sahara Desert, or cold, like Antarctica. The key feature of a desert is the lack of rain, not the temperature. 1. What is a desert? A desert is a place that gets very little rain or moisture. Deserts can be hot, like the Sahara Desert, or cold, like Antarctica. The key feature of a desert is the lack of rain, not the temperature. 1. What is a desert? A desert is a place that gets very little rain or moisture. Deserts can be hot, like the Sahara Desert, or cold, like Antarctica. The key feature of a desert is the lack of rain, not the temperature. 2. Antarctica's lack of rain. Antarctica gets very little rainfall, less than 2 inches, 50 millimeters of precipitation per year, which is even less than some deserts on Earth. Most of the moisture that falls in Antarctica is in the form of snow, but it is still very dry because the air is so cold and dry. 3. Why is Antarctica so dry? Cold air holds less moisture. Cold air can't hold as much moisture as warmer air, so the air in Antarctica is extremely dry. High winds. The winds in Antarctica blow away any moisture that might try to settle on the land. Location. Antarctica is located at the South Pole, and it is surrounded by the Southern Ocean, which makes it hard for moisture to travel into the continent. 4. Ice doesn't mean wet. Even though Antarctica is covered in thick layers of ice, that ice has been there for millions of years without much new snow or rain falling. The ice doesn't melt easily because it's so cold, and the lack of new moisture keeps the continent dry. 5. The cold desert. Antarctica is cold, but it behaves like a desert because it doesn't get enough rain to support large plants or animals. Plants and animals that live in Antarctica must survive with very little water. The life there is specially adapted to the cold and dry conditions. Simple example. Imagine a place that's so cold that the water doesn't evaporate, but just stays frozen as ice. Even though there's a lot of ice, it's not getting much new moisture to replace what's already there. That's why Antarctica is a desert, even though it's covered in ice. In short, Antarctica is the driest place on Earth because it gets almost no rain or snow, even though it's covered in ice. It's a cold desert, and its extreme dryness makes it one of the most unique places on Earth.